week 3 of the Destination Fantasy Podcast. I'm here with my brothers. Wake up, Mr. West and Mr. Reed. How are you all doing this morning?
Fantastic.
Could be better. Could be better. Could be better.
Oh boy. Does that have anything to do with Thursday's night's game?
Absolutely. It absolutely does, Jamar.
Oh.
It absolutely does. Okay, so first and foremost, I got a bunch of stuff that I want to get off my chest. Being a Steelers, fanatic and diehard fan. As you guys know, me and my family traveled from Pittsburgh, from Indiana, this past Sunday. Got a chance to check out the game against the Patriots. It was phenomenal, but that was like spoiled, due to like the fact that we lost or whatever. But still, it was still a great experience for me and my son. First time at Heinz Field. Yes, I'm calling it Heinz Field. I'm not ready to call it Acrisure Stadium just yet.
What?
No, I'm not. Yeah.
What is that?
I have no idea what that is, man.
Spell that for me. I want to look that up.
ARC something else. The rest of it I can't even tell you. But it was a fantastic experience for not only me and my son, but like my whole fam. It was beautiful. But let me tell y'all what's not beautiful. All right. So I'm sure that we're gonna mention it like later. Everybody saw like the George Pickens catch. That was freaking phenomenal. I think the two best catches I've seen this season thus far have come from two players up on my team, in my humble opinion. The catch with Deontay Johnson, I think it was left-handed, and he caught the ball and toe tapped on the sideline. You couple that with the Pickens catch, those two are probably top catches of the year. And here's my issue. So we, to me, offensively are one of the best teams in the NFL. It's just not showing right now. It just isn't showing right now. If you add in Chase Claypool, who is a big body able receiver, George Pickens, physical guy, Deontay Johnson, a wide receiver who can do like the in-between work, possession receiver, the sure-handed guy, or supposedly sure-handed guy. You even add Pat Freiermuth, the red zone tight end, another big body who's able to do some damage inside the red zone. What is the issue? Like, what is the complete issue here? Like, we should be able to be much closer in these football games. We should be able to take command of these football games. I didn't even mention Najee Harris in like the backfield. You know what I mean? It all comes down to like the offensive line. And at this point, I'm basically ready for some sort of change. I can't keep continuing to know that, in my opinion, we got one of the better wide receiver cores inside the NFL, but we're still not being able to utilize that properly. Mitch isn't taking like the proper shots downfield. He did a better job of it this coming week than like the first week. You know what I mean? But it's like I'm sick of seeing it, man. Like, I really am. I understand the offensive line woes. I get it, but he should be able to get outside the pocket, make some of these throws, make some of these players more fantasy relevant than they have been. Deontay Johnson is supposed to be a top guy. Najee Harris is supposed to be a top guy. They're not looking like that throughout the first couple of weeks of the season. I get it. I'm not pressing like panic mode at the moment. I'm not, because I was at the game, man. It was the We Want Kenny chats, man. They were on fire from like the sideline. I'm not ready to call in Pickett just yet, but I need to see better, you guys. Thursday was terrible, and last week was terrible as well, man. So ran over. I need Coach Tomlin, the Rooneys, whoever running the show right now inside of Pittsburgh to make some sort of change. We got the personnel. That's not the issue. I get it. Offensive line, quarterback, whatever the case may be. I just need us to get it done, man. Do not waste this talented roster.
It sounds like you kind of beat around the bush, bro. It sounded like you was in on those champs on We Want Candy. Just everything like you named off. It seemed like, okay, we got everything in place, but the only question mark is the quarterback. So did you lead those chants? How was that last week?
Man, it was like thunderous amongst like the area in which I was sitting in, bro. Because like we was right behind like the Steelers sideline.
Great seats. I saw it. Great
seats.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they were amazing. So like you can like hear it. Like, we want Kenny. Like, that's basically how it went, bro. And I'm looking like, oh man, Mitch better get it together and real soon, because he has a capable young quarterback behind him who's ready to play. If we need to throw in Kenny at this point, man, and mix some things up just to see how it would be, I'm okay with that. Because it's one thing to let the fans down, but once your, wide receivers like Pickens basically kind of more so calling you out, saying I'm open as soon as I leave the line of scrimmage. Like that's a shot at Mitchell Trubisky there. You don't want the locker room to not be in your favor. That's all I'm trying to say.
Facts. So a lot of people, just saying good morning this morning. Good morning, Mr. Price. Appreciate you.
Brandon, what's up, bro?
Good morning from morning fellas from Now Sanders. Appreciate you.
What's up?
Good morning from Chris O. Appreciate you. You all coming back again. So yeah, no, I feel you, man. I feel you. It's still early on in the season for your team, so we'll see what happens. I know the schedule isn't much favorable in the next few weeks, but I guess at that point you gonna know who's for real and who's not. From a real perspective and a fantasy perspective, we gonna find out.
Facts.
Y'all talking about the catch with Pickens, man. He calling it OBJ 2.0. Like, hopefully not OBJ. Like, one thing, like me personally, is I hate is like it seemed like after that catch, like OBJ, he just changed. He started demanding more, being a little bit more, And I think you guys have a really good receiving core, and if a quarterback feels like they got to force the ball to one person, that could cause a little friction. So
Thanks.
Hopefully he's a little, my favorite receiver of all time is Marvin Harrison. Marvin would catch one, go to the sideline, and go plot. What are you gonna do after the game? Getting his son balling too at Ohio State. I can't stand Ohio State, but you got to cheer on Junior. But you guys look like you got a gym there. You got a big time gym.
All right. So really quick, we do got some questions here. Once again, what up, Delusional? Morning, fellas. Need one wide receiver, one running back, and a flex half-point PPR. Gabe Davis, Christian Kirk, AJ Dillon, James Conner.
What are those matchups there, Jamar?
All right, so Gabe Davis has the Dolphins, which I am starting Gabe Davis today in all my leagues.
Absolutely.
Christian Kirk is going against the Chargers. I am starting Christian Kirk. AJ Dillon, the Packs got the Bucks. James Conner, is he playing? If he is, they're playing the Rams.
All right, so like the back two names that you naming are playing against two stout run defenses in the Bucks and the Rams. So like that's kind of tough. You see, you need one wide receiver, one running back, and one flex. So I'm gonna go with Gabe Davis, probably Christian Kirk in the flex, and I'm gonna roll. Which one of these guys are gonna punch it in, man? I don't know. AJ Dillon or James Conner, like that's tough. And both of them are the same running back to me.
But the thing is, like, then I look at the quarterback play. Who's more likely to find his way to the red zone? That'd be Aaron Rodgers. So for me, I would pick Davis, Kirk, and Dillon.
I am completely fine with that.
Same. Great company.
Cool. So appreciate you, Delusional. Next one here is from Monier. Welcome back. Thielen, Juju, or Elijah Moore half-point PPR. See, Thielen has been a disappointment this year so far.
Huge letdown. And in my opinion, so has Juju. Actually, all of these guys have been.
Well,
to be completely honest.
Well, at least Elijah Moore has an excuse because of the quarterback they got.
You sure about that? Because Joe Flacco's been looking.
I mean, yeah.
2016-ish.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He ain't looking too bad.
I feel like Garrett Wilson is like just eating over there. But
exactly. He really is. So I mean, this one is really tough. I think you got.
I hope you got Juju. I would take my chances with Juju based on the matchup. I would.
So what's the matchups here?
Based on the matchup.
I think Thielen is playing Detroit, which is a good matchup because Thielen has done well. Now Juju playing against that 465 team over there in Indianapolis, and the Jets are playing. I can't put my finger on it. Jets have the Bengals.
Okay. I'm liking Thielen. I know it against the Detroit. I'm thinking that's gonna probably be like some sort of like a shootout because Detroit got weapons too. And I think Thielen may have the best shot of producing here. And all of these guys equally are, kind of, letdowns. And you can't take that with a grain of salt because it's only week 3. You know what I mean? So, like, the tides can turn here. But Elijah Moore, it just seemed like that's not his team anymore. So,
I mean, they drafted Garrett Wilson to be that guy, and it's like nothing against Elijah Moore.
No, fantastic talent.
Yeah, so I mean, just need the right situation. I mean, I don't. If you all go Thielen, I don't mind that. I like, for whatever reason, my gut says Juju this week, but you know, we'll see. We'll see.
I'm going Thielen. No, I'm just saying. But all right, go ahead.
All right, so 2 for Thielen, 1 for Juju. We're both out on Elijah Moore just based on the situation you got there. So good luck to you. You know, Chris is agreeing with me, Juju, this week. I think he eats today against the zone. Me too, but you know, we will see. I just hope both of them, you know, actually produce. Then we got here from Robert L. Good morning. Would you play Jeff Wilson over AJ Dillon and an injured James Conner? So the Niners gang got the Broncos.
But Jeff Wilson was supposed to show up last year, though, didn't he? Jeff Wilson was supposed to show up last year, wasn't he?
Last year.
Yeah, that backfield was all sorts of banged up. Like they had guys rotating in and out like it was musical chairs, bro. So,
all right. How did Wilson do last week?
Let's look him up.
Yeah, I don't own him in any leagues. So it looks like he went 18 attempts for 84 yards. Let's see what he do. 2 catches for
so yeah,
20 yards.
So 20 touches.
20 touches. That's a lot of volume, man.
Yeah.
But you know, it still amounted only to 12.3 fantasy points, and I think this is PPR format. And like I guess the good thing about that is it's just like you mentioned, Jamar, 20 touches, man. And if you get 20 touches a game for 5 games in a row and you not being able to produce, something is completely wrong with you. And I get it. AJ Dillon, fantastic talent. I've raved about him on this podcast in real life, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, he is still splitting time with Aaron Jones. So that could actually cut into his production. So I'm going Jeff Wilson here. Great, you know, way to point that out, Jamar, with the attempts, man. So.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely with you, Jeff Wilson. And also, I mean, I feel like Jeff Wilson production should actually increase a little bit just because guess who's back under center again?
Jimmy G.
And that system. I mean, we already know who Jimmy G is. He's Ryan Tannehill. Mm-hmm. He's Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
He's even Kirk Cousins at times.
See?
They're all one and the same.
See?
Hey, y'all don't think that is weird that his coach called him handsome? You know what I mean? He said he was still handsome, like they said, you know, how the game was going. And how's Jimmy going? He said, hey, he's still handsome. Like, you don't think that's weird for a quarterback? You think that's the best thing? Not his arm looks great. Not that he's able to, you know, throw a dart out there, but no, he's handsome.
That's why they've been ready to move off of him, because that's everybody says the same thing about him. He's just a good-looking guy, and they never talk about like how great of a football player he is. Best looking quarterback in the league.
Hey, one thing about Kyle Shanahan, he's very transparent with everything, so he means what he says. So that man's handsome. He's handsome. Okay. Oh man. Chris says Connor should play, and he also said, would you guys stash Malik Willis if you had the deep spot to use? He said it's a 10-man, 2-quarterback league. Yeah.
I would.
Maybe.
I would, because it depends on who's his third quarterback. I mean, who is his second quarterback? Tannehill, man, he hasn't looked the best. He hasn't looked the best. And I get it. Malik Willis didn't even do too well himself when he did. You know, I think Tannehill got benched and Willis came in. Either he had an INT or a fumble or something like that. But you know, I don't think it's no. If he does have the spot, I don't see the point in like stashing him just to be up on the safe side.
Well, I guess that was the key word, right?
Yeah,
you had a deep
spot
to you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, well, what's the worst that could happen, right?
He just drops him. That's it.
Yeah. So
that's it.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, his legs will always give him some type of floor when he's out there. So,
you know, Jalen Hurts.
Man, that dude is the ultimate killer on the ground right now.
Yeah.
Oh man. You all, just a reminder. So this week there is a link pinned to the live chat and also in the description. If you want a chance at free merchandise, please click the link to subscribe, and you definitely be entered in. Just letting you all know. All right, before we even get into today's matchups, two of us are going against each other in the Destination Fantasy League. It's happening. It's happening. So it's me and my guy, Mr. West, over there. So far,
yeah.
So as far as the matchup, we both had people playing Thursday.
Yeah.
I had Najee Harris, who had 13.1 points and I guess a fumble, which happened at the very last play of the game. Yep. Yeah.
I'll shoot 2 points.
Yeah. That's weak sauce. And then I also had the Browns defense, who gave me 10 points. So that's a win there.
Great.
You had Freiermuth, 2 for 41, and Boswell, 4 points. He also missed a field goal. That could have been a lot more for you.
Yeah.
All right. So your roster consists of, if it's constant, if you don't make any moves, he has Josh Allen at quarterback, Joe Mixon at running back, Nyheim Hines at running back, Deebo Samuel at wide receiver, Jerry Jeudy out there. I already mentioned Freiermuth. He has Miles Sanders at flex.
Okay.
The Chargers defense, and I already mentioned Boswell.
Chargers play who again?
Jags.
Oh, Jamar. I need to hear yours, man. I'll let y'all know who my opinion on who should be able to take it.
All right. So my quarterback is Jalen Hurts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we coming out swinging. I already mentioned Najee Harris.
Who they playing?
Who Hurts?
Yeah.
Commander Carson.
Okay.
James Robinson is my other running back. AJ Brown is my wideout.
Ooh.
Gabe Davis is my wideout.
Ooh.
Mark Andrews is my tight end. Curtis Samuel, my flex. I already mentioned the Browns defense, and Hopkins, the Chargers kicker.
Ooh, that's gonna be tight. tight. My goodness, because it's like the thing about it is Jamar got that connection, man, which has been proven to be super successful, and Jalen Hurts to AJ Brown, dude, like that's been stellar. That's been, dare I say it, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs-esque, not the same, but esque. You know what I mean? So Mark Andrews, he looked great last week. I don't know, man. That's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna make sure I pay attention to this game too. Make sure I keep my eyes on it.
All right, so real quick before we continue there, we got a question here from Fernando. Said, "What's up, chat? Non-PPR. Should I start CD, Sutton, or Bateman? Can anyone help?" So it's non-PPR, so meaning these guys got to find the end zone.
Yep.
CD Lamb with Cooper Rush out there. They're going against the Giants on prime time. Please get them off prime time. We got Cortland Sutton and the Broncos. Let's ride against the 49ers, and we got Bateman against the Pats. So basically, who's more likely to score here? Probably Sutton. I want to say.
Yeah.
You think so?
I know the Broncos offense has been anemic and dysfunctional, and I ain't going to take those shots there. But at some point, right? You would think it had to come together. I know Jeudy went out last week, and Sutton was actually balling out in spite of everything. Jeudy probably gonna play today, but it's you would think, right? Because otherwise, the other options, I'm not trusting CeeDee Lamb right now. I'm not. Bateman, I mean, he could. That's the only other person. That's the only other person I would consider here.
Yeah, I don't trust CD. So here's my quick 2 cents on it. So I guess with Cooper Rush, CD has looked a little bit more believable as being a true number one wideout, because last week I think he had 7 catches for 70-something yards to the tune of 14 fantasy points or something like that. So I know because I got him up in my dynasty league, and I kind of really, really need him. But that's neither here nor there. Rashad Bateman has been fantastic, y'all. He has been good. He has been great over the course of 2 games. So Lamar Jackson is looking his way whenever he's looking to throw deep. Bateman is a wide receiver who can get behind the defense, take the top off of a defense. His first couple of games, 5 targets, 59 yards, 1 TD. The second game, 4 catches, 7 targets, 108 yards, and 1 TD, 13.9 fantasy points, 20.8. I'm not going to go away from something unless it has been, unless it's like proven. So I'm sticking with Bateman. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, apparently your brother agrees here. Bateman has been solid. He's found the end zone 2 weeks in a row. I mean, that is true,
bro. What up, little bro? Yeah, I'm not going away from him until he proves me otherwise. So
who's Baltimore?
Lamar Jackson's looking this way.
New England.
Okay.
New England. I mean, I'm okay with that. Like, if it came down to it, you made me choose. I can live with that. I can live with Bateman. I can.
Yeah, but I understand like the CD, the not trusting like the CD thing. It's just a Sutton thing. I need to see who's gonna emerge as the guy, and that we haven't seen it. And again, it's only week 2. I don't think Sutton has found the end zone yet. I haven't heard his name called much, so I'm going with the eye test right now, and the guy who has found the end zone in 2 straight weeks. So I mean, why break that?
I feel you.
You're good with that. I'm rolling with Bateman as well.
All right, so Deshaun got us convinced here. So Bateman is the answer we choosing. Good luck to you, Fernando. Please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. And then your brother also said Najee messed me over with that fumble.
He always got to bring that up, man. Okay, we get it. And it was at the end of the game, and whoever had the Browns defense basically benefited from it. Like that guy up there. So yeah, man, I don't want to talk about it. Move on.
All right, we're gonna keep moving. All right, so Chris O said, all right, fellas, locking in your call. Who am I starting, Lamb or Judy?
So this one's tough. Yeah, Judy got hurt last week, so he's still questionable. I have him in my leagues. Are we trusting Cooper Rush?
Are we trusting Cooper Rush prime time Monday night on the road?
He's playing
in MetLife Stadium.
It's the Giants. That negates everything you said prior.
Yeah.
So
he's showing up.
But it's the undefeated Giants.
I get that, but it's still legit, man. At the end,
who they beat?
They beat
Carolina and was it Tennessee?
Yeah, they beat Tennessee on the road.
I mean, I'm still not a believer again. Like I got to see the rest of the season to believe. I'm not putting my eggs in no one's basket just yet. So.
Dude, I saw a meme and it was like, I think it was like 5 Power Rangers putting their hands in. It was all the other undefeated teams, and there was a Teletubby that showed up and put their hand in, and it was the Giants. I was like, bruh.
So I mean, is it fool's gold? Who knows? I don't know. Yeah. We'll see.
It is. That fake chain you get in the mall, that's the Giants right now.
Oof, that's messed up. All right, so we're taking Lamb here. I mean, he got to show up, right? You just got to.
I like that. I like that, and I like that you guys aren't afraid to be like, "Yo, CD hasn't been CD," and you're still willing to, start him, even though his quarterback sounds like the best used car salesman in, Northwest Indiana, Cooper Rush. It sounds like he can sell you one hell of a car, man.
Yeah. Be a limit. There's gonna be a limit, no.
It was gonna be that used car salesman Bernie Mac off of Transformers.
Right.
Oh man. But yeah, we picked Lamb. Good luck to you, Chris. So yeah, man. So what you want to do as far as stakes here? Because we talked about it before. Like if we play each other, the loser got to do something. So
you gonna do merch? You gonna send merch out? Somebody got to send a viewer like a T-shirt or something like that, or
I mean,
nah. It's what we gonna do. What's your Jamar? If you lose, I want to see you in something Colts apparel, something, a Colts hat, Colts T-shirt, keychain, and you wearing it for the whole entire show. Yes, you are. I know how diehard Bears fan you is, because last time I checked, underneath that Destination Fantasy sign back there is a Bears sign as well. So I know how diehard you are. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt your pride to wear a Colts, apparel. Same thing with you, Walter. Like, look, I don't want to be called dead in anything Bears. Like, that's just, I'm gonna be completely honest. I got a soft spot for him because my pop is a diehard Bears fan. I watched a lot of heartbreak when I was a kid from my pop. So I got a little bit of a soft spot for.
I like this. Like, bro, I know for me, it's gonna be really easy for me to get stuff at the Goodwill that's Bears. I mean, like, so I go hit the Salvation Army and go find something real quick.
Yeah, I like it. And y'all better wear it proudly too, smiling on the camera.
Oh
while
yeah,
y'all
absolutely.
doing it.
Oh, this is dope. I like this. I'm with it. Let's do it.
Oh boy.
You trust that lineup, bro?
You know what? I answered the bell. I'm here. Let's do it.
All right. Ding ding.
We in.
Okay.
All right.
Oh man. All right. So TJ Raider, what's up? What's up, bro? He said, should I start TJ Hawkinson or Tyler Higbee in my other league? Should I trade Pitts? Tight end one has let me down this year across the board. So let's start with the first question. So Hawkinson or Higbee, Detroit has the Vikings. The Rams have the Cardinals on the road. Vikings, Lions on the road as well. I mean, this is tough. Like, almost in a good way. Mm-hmm. Because Jared Goff has been proven to put up some numbers this year so far.
Yeah.
I mean, whoever has Amon-Ra St. Brown in their leagues last week, yeah. And guess who didn't start him in a dynasty league last week?
Are you kidding me? Wait, you didn't start St. Brown? Why?
I had a valid reason. I forgot.
Okay. We'll address that later. So we get done with this question.
Give me time to prep for that one. Right. So, Deshaun, you mentioned earlier that the Lions could probably have a shootout against the Vikings. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think this boils down to, I guess, who has a better chance of finding the end zone at this point. Because none of these tight ends are, target PPR, true PPR. Gone it. What you thinking?
Man, I'm going with Higbee. Look, hear me out. Hear me out, gentlemen. Okay, love TJ Hawkinson. I do. But it seems like the emergence of St. Brown coupled with the rest of those weapons there, it's gonna be able to have like it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for him to be able to find those targets. And over the past 2 weeks, Higbee has 19 targets. 19. Ooh. 11 week 1, 9 week 2, compared to TJ Hawkinson 7 in both. So
that's all I need to know.
Here we go. I'm rolling with Higbee, man.
Yeah, TJ, my brother.
Sexier name. The sexier name is TJ Hawkinson, but I test Higbee, man.
Go Higbee, TJ. I know you for a long time. go Higbee, bro. And then the Pitts one. So originally, early in the week, I told him to be patient for at least one more week here, because the Falcons, I know Drake London has emerged as a top target, but there's still room for Pitts to actually do something. It's just more of the fact that will Marcus Mariota make him relevant against Seattle today? I mean, I don't see why he can't be relevant, right?
Right.
So I don't want to like prematurely trade somebody too early. Yeah, that's the only thing.
It's way too early, and I'm sure that you drafted him as a top 5 wide receiver. Tight end rather, and I'm sure that he should make that push for that, right? 2 weeks, 7 targets, 1 week, 3 targets the next. But Jamar mentioned it. Drake London has been great. He's been fantastic over the first couple of weeks, and they get a Seattle team who is very, very generous over the middle to tight ends. I think they're in like the back end, like 25th through 32, one of those spots. So I can really see it being a Kyle Pitts-ish week. Again, I got Kyle Pitts in 2 leagues, and I'm waiting on him as well, man. I can really use the production in which I drafted him for. So I'm hanging tight. I'm not losing my cool right now. Again, it's only week 3, so hang on to Pitts just for a little bit longer. You know what I mean?
Take a George Kittle approach with him. Like at the beginning of the season, don't count on him. He's going to get injured, or the production is not going to be there later on. Yeah, they're going to realize it. I mean, that's probably their best receiving target. So, yeah, hold on to Pitts.
Yep.
There you go. So good luck to you, TJ. Continue to rock with us. Like, subscribe, share. And, you in our group chat. So if you you need anything to do after the week, just hit me up, bro. We got one here from Geyers. He's at one spot flex. So we got Jacoby Myers, the Lizard, Alan Lazard, and Sterling Shepard. I like Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers. Just like you mentioned with Higbee with all those targets, Myers has been getting them. For whatever reason, that has turned out to be the favorite target.
Yes, sir. And just like I mentioned, Higbee getting 19 targets over the first couple of weeks. Guess how many targets he has
19.
over the first couple of weeks? 19. I'm rolling with Myers, man. And he ripped us one, bro. He ripped us one. He had 9 catches against us last week. So
and then not to mention they're going against Baltimore, who we saw. I'm not gonna act like that fourth quarter didn't happen last week. So I'm just saying. So we all agree on Myers here. Guys, appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share. Please submit. Please click the link to subscribe with your emails to get a chance at free merch, and that goes for everybody. TJ said, appreciate it, fellas. Love the show. We appreciate you, bro. Then we got one here from Kryptonian. He said Pitts is going to have a good game. I'm hoping so.
I'm with you, Kryptonian. I'm with you, Superman.
Hey, you skipped something, man. Brandon said something at the top about 840. 840. It was directed towards you too.
Oh no, I put it up. I put it up.
That's it.
Oh, you ain't see it? You ain't see what I put up?
No, we just want to make sure you know.
Oh,
let's get it out there real quick.
Had Jamar looking like that emoji, with like a little sweat dripping off the side.
Yeah. All right. But Kryptonian also got another one here saying Chris Olave or Jahan Dotson. Hey, man, Dotson been doing his thing so far this year. Commanders at home against the Eagles. And then you got the Saints. Pretty sure the Saints got an easy matchup today, if I'm not mistaken, or easier per se. I think it's the Panthers. Saints on the road against the Panthers.
I'm gonna take Dotson on this one, but have y'all noticed that Carson Wentz is like tied for the most touchdowns in the league right now?
Is he really?
Well, I think the most in the league is like 7, and it's like him. I want to say Pat Mahomes and like Josh Allen. Like he's ranked in the top.
Wow, didn't even know that. I think this one is like a split for me. I think it's honestly like a flip a coin because of the simple fact that it may be fool's gold with Jahan Dotson because of the simple fact that he has 10 targets over the first couple of weeks, right? But he has made the best of those targets with 3 touchdowns over the course of 2 weeks, to the tune of 18.0 fantasy points and 17.9. So he basically is hitting an average here. And I know Philly is good. That secondary has got much better with the addition of James Bradbury and company there. But it's I'm gonna go. Sheesh, this one is tough. Chris Olave hasn't been like a slouch either. I think he had like 15 targets last week, Jamar. Walter, 15 targets. 15. That's a lot. So
that's nuts.
Man, I'm gonna go with Dotson only because he's been doing it. Like he has found the end zone. And Commander Carson has he just got me sold up on Carson Wentz on him.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And he's up there in passing yards too.
It's disgusting.
All right, so for me, I'm choosing Dotson as well, but for another reason is thinking about game flow. Pretty sure more than likely Commander's going to be playing from behind, so there's going to be more opportunity for Commander Carson to throw the ball. See, the Saints Panthers game can get ugly. Like in the past before, it's seen like low scoring, just ugly football. Like that has a chance to happen. So I'm more so of trusting Commander Carson over famous Jameis here. So
okay.
I'm gonna take Dotson.
Exactly.
It's always safe to go, if you're tied, in your mind and you don't know which way to go, just say who's the quarterback of each team and how they've been performing. So yeah. No, it is tough. It's tough. Like I think that's why we just sticking with what we have seen thus far. And him finding the end zone 3 times in 2 games, that's not anything to to like sneeze at. So I mean, it is a tough call. I feel like Olave is due for that breakout game, and it very well may be this week. But in week 3, you can still gamble a little bit here. It ain't gonna make you or break you to lose this week, unless you're 0-2, truly. You know what I mean? Like, so I just like Dotson this week. And I called it too. Rewind the tape too. So
at the end of the day, though, I would say trust your gut on that one, but we're thinking Dotson, but definitely trust your gut. Before we get to any other comments, just a reminder, click the link that's pinned in the live chat so you can subscribe, have a chance at free merch. I mean, who doesn't like free stuff unless y'all don't, but that's neither here nor there, but just letting you all know. All right, so we definitely got someone else to get to. Our buddy Justin here. What up, Justin? What up, bro? He said, what should be the price for DeAndre Hopkins? So here's the thing. A lot of people have great value if you're stashing DeAndre Hopkins right now, because as we know, when DeAndre Hopkins is healthy and on the field, he is definitely a wide receiver 1 player every week.
Target hog, bro. Target hog.
So if you are looking to trade him, you are going to trade him as such. Now, some people are probably going to try to lowball you, which is fine. You just don't give in unless you are in a situation to where you may, need to make a move here and there for something more immediate. Like, say, if you're 0-2, maybe 0-3, you can't afford to wait. I get that. But at that point, you still don't sell yourself short. You don't. You just don't. Because apparently the person that wants him really wants him, so therefore you're going to get as much as you can. Supply and demand, my friend.
I would say at least I guess it does. It depends upon need. Like, I would have to see like your roster, Justin. So whenever you get a chance, we already rock with you, outside of this thing. So like, just kind of more so finish your roster as long as it's not in the the what's the name league, the dynasty league or whatever. Because like, I don't want to see that one. Y'all my comp. But yeah, D Hop should be. To me, it's like at like a premium. He should come at like some sort of premium, just because he's gonna, he's gonna produce. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's how Kyler Murray sees when he's on the field. So
yeah, man, don't let nobody try to trade you Joshua Kelly for him, man. Don't please don't. All right, so keep it moving. Lucius says, morning, start Wentz or Russell Wilson today.
Am I going Carson Wentz?
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz over Cowboys.
We ain't gonna ride. We ain't gonna let's ride.
No, I ain't riding today.
We ain't rode all year.
I ain't riding today.
He riding down Old Town Road right now.
Oh man. Like, dude, I was just looking up the stats in which you guys were like telling me, and it's like, man, his name is on everything right now.
Yeah.
Passing yards, he's top 5. Touchdowns, he's getting it done right now.
Yeah. We honestly, you can't ignore that. It's like ignoring something that's like money right in front of you, and you choose to do something that puts you in broke status. Like, man, just can't ignore it, man.
How weird is that? We're taking a dude who is married to like a hot singer, and he's the model citizen, and he just got like a fat contract, and we're choosing Carson Wentz here, man. That's crazy.
Commander Carson is getting the nod here.
Yeah,
who's not in the top 5 and all those things right now? Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's not. He's far from it. Matt Ryan.
Dude, I hope we have enough time to actually get to that matchup, man. Because I want to know your thoughts, man. But that's we'll get to
all right. So we're benching Sierra's husband, starting Commander Carson.
Oh yeah,
book it. So I get it, tough decision, but we making a tough call here until we see some evidence from the Broncos. Got to do it. So good luck to you, Lucius. Ray J says Cousins or Stafford.
Cousins got the Lions, right? So
Cousins at home against the Lions, Stafford on the road against the Cardinals. So I mean,
that's kind of a coin flip.
It is, but I'm going with. So whenever you're at the coin flip, you got to go by the name, man.
Cousins?
No, I'm definitely not going Cousins. I think Justin Jefferson is just going to eat. He had a low week last week. And it happens, and he's still gunning to be like the best wide receiver inside the league, and I think he's just right there. You know what I mean? So I think he's gonna have a good week, but I'm going with Stafford here, man. I feel like Kirk Cousins is gonna at least turn the ball over twice. It's gonna be a -4. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with Matt Stafford.
Safer pick is Stafford by far. So. Yeah, we got Stafford. Good luck to you there. Let's see. Geyer said, is Jacoby playing for sure? Still a question with the knee. Can't find any confirmation. I mean, we won't know until 90 minutes before the game. So right now, in regards to your question before, bless you, I would start Jacoby until they say otherwise. If it's going to be otherwise between Lazard and Sterling Shepard, I'm taking Lazard on that one.
Yeah.
All right. So next one here, Lucius again. He says Zeke, Jeff Wilson, or Marquise Brown. Zeke against the Giants, Jeff Wilson against Mile High, Brown against the Rams. I'm taking Jeff Wilson because we just talked about the 20 touches last week. I mean, it's just too much opportunity, too much value for me not to pass up.
And like you already mentioned, Jamar, you already mentioned a good point. That handsome guy is back on the set. Not my words, y'all. That was Shanahan words. That handsome guy and Jimmy Garoppolo is back under center. And we know how the game script, he's going to hand it off 20 times a game. He's going to pass it maybe 20 to 25 times a game. So I'm going to roll with Jeff Wilson as well. Just the opportunity for him to be able to have a productive outing is just there. So
I'm going to kind of jump out on this. I'm going to take Zeke. I mean, because it's Dallas against the Giants. It's the Giants, like Zeke.
So you're going with history here. With
a little history. Prime time. Zeke got to show up.
You know what Zeke needs? He needs that Salvation Army bucket in the end zone. That's what he needs.
Yeah.
Because anytime he sees that, he ends up scoring and jumping in. That's what Zeke needs. But all right, 2 for Wilson, 1 for Zeke. Good luck to you on that one. We got Austin here. Says Allen Robinson, Brandon Ayuk, or Jeff Wilson. Robinson against the Cardinals, and then Ayuk and Wilson against Mile High. Once again, for me, it's about value. I cannot ignore 20. If he's averaging 20, I know last week 18 rushing attempts, 2 catches. It's kind of hard to ignore, and he got a better quarterback for that scheme too. And Jimmy G.
You rolling Jeff Wilson?
I'm rolling Jeff Wilson.
I roll with Jeff Wilson also because it looked like Brandon Ayuk and I can't think of the kid's name. Broke his leg.
Just Trey Lance. They had a better connection than
they had a better connection because Trey Lance was throwing deep. He was throwing past 15 yards. Jimmy G can't do that. So we're gonna go ahead and stick. We're gonna roll with Jeff Wilson on this one.
Hey, breaking news just at this moment. I know we mentioned the Jacoby Myers thing. He was listed as questionable.
Oh, I see.
But he is not expected to play today. So,
So Lazard for me on that one. Geyers. I'm glad we got that information early. Thank you.
We just got it in too. So
Good.
Thank you for that. All right.
So Allen Robinson, Ayuk, or Jeff Wilson.
We took Wilson.
Yep.
Okay, hey, quarterback tendencies matter. They do. Trey Lance was favoring Ayuk the whole time. Jimmy G does not have the same connection. And also Wilson, opportunity value. That's where we're going. All right. So Anthony here. He says struggling with his flex. PPR. We got Gibson, we got Henderson or Wilson. So this here is interesting. So fellas, I'm pretty sure you figured out or found out last week that Cam Akers does have a pulse again. So I'm fading on Henderson. So that comes down to Gibson and Wilson. Wilson for me is so here's the thing. Like Wilson definitely has the opportunity more, but Gibson in week 1 was definitely very heavily targeted in the passing game. That was the thing. Now I don't know if that comes true here, but if I had to pick a safer bet, it would be Wilson for me. But that's close between Wilson and Gibson for me.
Oh boy, yeah. This one is definitely one of the tough ones. And Jamar, you mentioned it. He had 7 receptions on 8 targets in week 1, and 2 receptions and 4 targets on week 2. So it's he's been doing pretty good. 14 rushing attempts both games. So I mean that's enough to be productive there, bro. Like it really is for Gibson. It basically comes down to who's going to score. To me, which one of these guys got the better chance of finding the end zone? Right. I'm not sure. I think they got equal amount though, to be completely honest. So this one is tough. But one thing that we both are sold on is Henderson. We were fading him just because of the Cam Akers finally, ascended or whatever. So I don't know, man.
I mean, yeah. So I give them slight edge to Wilson, but I would be okay if you play Gibson as well. So on that one, I would say trust your gut, man. I think either one of them are viable options. Wilson, I think, has a slightly more, I guess, volume / target, I guess, more opportunity.
Yep.
But that's just me. So good luck to you, Anthony. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. I'm gonna just call you Potter. I don't want to like butcher the first name. Hello. So he has Higbee, Juju, Allen Robinson. Please choose 2 for flex. I also have Cup. Is it smart to start all 3 Rams? So we have
started 2 Rams for sure.
but here's the thing: is like if your offense is high power enough, it can sustain and produce that, right? Like it just depends on how power offense is. I mean, historically, the last couple of years, the Rams' offense has been high power,
absolutely.
But it's just more so: is anybody outside of Cooper Kupp really gonna get the targets that they need? Higbee, we talked about, right?
Yeah.
So is Allen Robinson really going to get the production he needs? I know they definitely focused and prioritized Allen Robinson finding the end zone last week. I know that for a fact.
That was great. Sight for sore eyes too.
So, for me, oh boy, my gut says, Higbee and Juju this week, but I wouldn't mind if you put Higbee and Robinson either. So, what are y'all thinking?
I'm thinking the same, and just how you said it, Juju has a chance, but so does Allen Robinson. I think over that first week he had 2 targets. You know what I mean? Second week they kind of bumped it up with 5, and he was still able to find the end zone, but it's that's 7 targets over the first couple of games. It's like you can't expect much from that. Most wide receivers get that in 1 game. You know what I mean? So with Juju, I think the targets have been there with Juju, if I'm not mistaken. So it's I'm going Higbee and Juju. But Allen Robinson, I don't think that that's a bad play because I think they do want to get him some time inside like the passing game. Like Cooper Kupp can't keep doing it all season, which he has proven to, but I'm just saying they just gotta be able to find him some another target to be able to open up things.
But the last thing I would say this, I mean, Matthew Stafford is notoriously known for favoring one target, one person for basically all of his career. If it wasn't Megatron, it was Kenny Galladay. It was Kenny Galladay, it's Cooper Kupp. So I mean, it's up to Matthew Stafford, man. He just has a bromance with that man. So
he can catch a cold in the desert. He don't miss, man. That's one player in fantasy who just don't miss.
I'm going Higbee and Robinson because I ain't picking nobody against my team. I don't care what y'all say.
Hey, I appreciate your honesty on that. So,
yeah.
All right. So Higbee, we like because he has 19 targets over the first 2 games, and then me and Deshaun think Juju might have a higher ceiling here, but Robinson, he might surprise us. So good luck to you on that one. Let's, I guess, try to speed this up here just a little bit. Yes, we are benching Sierra's husband. This dude going Cousins. So, I mean, we'll see there. And then we got fat golfer Carson Wentz is the 3rd highest scoring quarterback in my league. Should I play him over Stafford?
Yes.
Woo.
Why not?
I'm not saying don't do it. It's just
it feels dirty doing it, right?
It does. If like I'm doing something wrong, even though it's not wrong. Carson Wentz has been great. Dare I say it? Carson Wentz has been reborn or whatever. Like I don't know. I'm going Carson Wentz, and I can't believe I'm saying it over Matthew Stafford, over the Super Bowl quarterback guy, and I'm going. Oh man, wow.
Carson went to the Super Bowl too. He just wasn't playing.
Yeah. I guess you're right. He technically did win a Super Bowl. Technically,
man, we not counting that bull crap.
We count Odell's anyway.
Hey, he made a catch though.
A catch.
TD
he played. He played
in the Super Bowl. He scored in the Super Bowl.
I think he scored in the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah,
I think he was like hurt like first series.
I think that's how he got hurt by catching the TD.
I thought
No, bro, he didn't. He landed on that. Let me see. Let me look it up. So I'll just look it up.
Well, y'all look it up. Yeah, I guess we have no problem if you pick Carson Wentz starting today. We don't. While y'all look that up, I'm gonna go to the next question here. Fat Golfer, please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. TJ says, I got a tough one for y'all at flex. Do I go Zeke, DK, Miles Sanders, or Drake London? I like Drake London. That's just me.
London Bridge is falling down. I second that.
Miles Sanders.
So we
He
got
did get a
two.
touchdown. He
Yep,
did get one.
because that's how he got injured.
Yep.
Off that TD catch.
All right, so we got one for Sanders, two for Drake London here. Definitely, I'm fading on Zeke. I'm fading on DK. Not saying DK can't, but I just like Drake London's target share in that offense. That's me.
Miles Sanders has been surprisingly good this season.
Yeah,
He has been much
Great
better
good.
than what a lot of people panned him out.
And maybe that's why I'm hesitant on Miles Sanders. Because of what I've seen before, maybe recency bias from a couple of years ago. Maybe he has turned the corner.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't mad at you. For it's only two names up here that I would pick. It's either Sanders or London, in my opinion. Like the rest of those guys, you just can't do nothing with them at the moment. So if he just chooses to go against what we say, I'm still not mad at you for starting Miles Sanders. But I'm just saying Drake London and like the target share, it just seems like he's developing that rapport with Marcus Mariota there. So I'm gonna go with London.
All right, so good luck to you, TJ. Lucia says, you think J-Rob is a good start if Herbert doesn't play? J-Rob. James Robinson?
Herbert who?
So the Chargers play the Jags. So I'm thinking, Herbert doesn't play, low scoring, game flow. I mean, I think James Robinson has been a viable starter so far.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm starting him today against Mr. West over there. But you all, this guy. But yeah, I would start James Robinson.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. Look, he has been great over the first couple of weeks, and a lot of people have been thinking that Travis Etienne will come in here and just dispel this guy. But I mean, 11 attempts rushing week 1, TD 23 attempts rushing week 2, TD 60 something yards in both of them, and he's been a little bit active inside the passing game. 3 catches only to the tune of 17 yards, but still, it's just his ability to be able to take those targets and rushing attempts and turn them into fantasy production. So yeah, man, I'm gonna definitely roll with James Robinson here.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so we all good with James Robinson. Okay,
for sure.
All right, so we got Kyers here. He said thanks. We got a good one here. T. Higgins or Michael Thomas.
That's tough.
So the Bengals got the Jets. Michael Thomas got the Panthers. I am going T. Higgins here.
T. Higgins. Yeah.
Michael Thomas has who again?
Panthers.
T. Higgins has who?
Jets.
I don't know. Michael Thomas has been good in the red zone. T. Higgins is T. Higgins. He's him.
Higgins, yeah.
So it's coin flip, Juke. I'm going coin flip. I think these guys will be as equally as impressive. Two good matchups, two fantastic wide receivers, and I'm not going to be mad at you if you start either. So I'm not taking that one though.
All right, so good luck to you. Please like, subscribe, share. And then Brandon Jacobs, he said, should he drop Woods for Penny?
Oh, shoot. Is this the actual running back? Brandon Jacobs, the big guy?
Hey, that's the Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
Brandon Jacobs.
By Woods, I think he's meaning Robert, hopefully.
Yeah.
For Rashad Penny. Kenneth Walker is back, right, guys?
Yeah.
He's gonna cut into Penny's production a little bit here. Robert Woods is probably, other than the guy, the Burks kid, Treylon Burks.
But it's like for me though, it's like Tannehill is
Terrible.
trash.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Trash. Without AJ Brown, he went back to the Ryan Tannehill in the Miami Dolphins uniform. He is trash. So I don't know. What was Penny's stat line last week?
Give me a second.
And then while we do that, he says a 10-man league already got Henry, Barkley, Fournette, and Patterson. So drop Woods for Penny or Olave or hold.
Oh, I'm doing a lot of that then. So Penny stat line last week was 6 rushes for 15 yards. Nothing doing
That's
there.
impressive.
1.5 fantasy points, no receiving targets.
Yeah.
Week 1, it was 12 for 60, a little bit better, to the tune of 8.7 fantasy points, but not much there either. And I think both of these guys are giving you similar production. I don't think Robert Woods is too much better. Excuse me. Thank you. So it's really, really tough. I would grab Olave, man. Grab Olave over those two names.
I take Olave. Yeah.
Jameis Winston is going to be, somebody who's going to air it out, and he may give the ball away more than he sends it inside the end zone. But still,
he is Mr. 30 for 30.
Yeah.
30.
So, but still, Olave is a young, talented prospect, and he's on a team full of wide receivers who can take away that pressure from him. Being on the same team with Michael Thomas, who does Robert Woods have to actually take the?
I like Burks down the line, but other than that, I don't
down the line. Oh yeah, we ain't working with down the line. We want to win now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I'm going with Olave.
I think that's a trifecta on that one. So we would take Olave. So good luck to you, Brandon Jacobs. If you are the real Brandon Jacobs, like the Brandon Jacobs, please give us a shout out on that.
What was he, like 6'2", 230 something pounds or something like that?
6'4".
Big dude, man.
All right, so this here is from Sober Thoughts. Would y'all trade Russell Wilson for a 2023 first and second round? It's a super flex, and I'm in need of a quarterback. It's a win now team. I would look at it like this. I mean, if you can afford to do so, by all means, a first and second round pick for next year.
He also mentioned at the end, he said it's a win now team.
So
who is his other quarterback? Like, I want to see the roster.
Who are your other quarterbacks?
Because I don't want to say you give away him and you end up with Ryan Tannehill, which we was just talking about. So
we'll come back to that. Oh, Jennifer says MVS greater than Juju this week.
Yep.
See, and that's what I'm saying, man. I don't know, man.
She said, Philly D, wake up call.
She's coming.
Think the Lions.
There he is, right there.
No Carson or Wentz who thought he was. No, Carson Wentz is who we thought he was. We're gonna let that man off the hook.
So
I told you it was all Nick.
It was all Foles. Nah, I'm with her. I'm with her when she's
Carson Wentz, baby.
Man, we are behind in comments. We got to keep it moving, like for real. All right, so CGC Games, welcome back, sir. Jahan Dotson, James Conner, or Lazard for the flex, full PPR. Whew.
Full PPR. I'm going Dotson. Since we're gonna make this thing quick, I'm going Dotson.
What you thinking, Wes?
I'll go James Conner.
If Connor's playing, I would go Connor. If not, then I'm going Dotson. So good luck to you. My boy Twan, he said, I believe OBJ had 3 catches before he got hurt. Sure did.
And the TD.
Warning to you too. And then we got Z Schmitty. He said, should I be starting Dotson or Garrett Wilson at my flex?
Wilson.
I would go Wilson.
Target share is heavy, and I mean heavy.
You agree, Wes?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I said I'm going to target on that.
All right, trifecta there.
Good luck, Z Smitty.
All right. And Jennifer said Khalil Herbert, Chicago.
Oh, take that one, Jamar. Take that.
I mean, I'm all for Khalil Herbert if David Montgomery finds his way nowhere to be found. I mean, if David Montgomery isn't there, then I'm all for it. Khalil Herbert from the eye test is a better back. It's just is he gonna have the opportunity? Just waiting in the wings. That's all I'm gonna say there. I think Jennifer's just been answering questions with us. I'm just not getting to it.
She's going in, man.
Yeah, T. Higgins because I'm iffy on Jamie's rib. I get that. No drop woods for Rashad White. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one at all. Trash it here. That's funny.
Hey, we can all agree on that, man.
That's his nickname now. That's his nickname.
Trash it here. Yeah. Ryan Trash here.
Olave. So, we're definitely
Suave Olave.
Suave. Oh,
she coming through with the monikers here. Olave, like a faster release.
I can see that.
Definitely
see that. Okay, so real quick, Ray said, "Good morning, guys. Hey, my league draft is set up different than most. All I need you to do is pick 2 here: McCaffrey, Eckler, Swift, and Barkley."
Dang, it is set up most. How the hell did you? Okay, that's neither here nor there.
He said neither here nor there. We gonna pick 2.
Swift for sure.
Yes, I am big time on Swift this year.
Yeah, that's the first name that sticks out, and I'm going McCaffrey. I mean, it's just I'm going. Barkley's been good. Eckler's been lackluster thus far over the first couple of weeks, but
we're thinking long term, and McCaffrey and Barkley have I don't trust either one of them long term.
Yeah, but he said his drop. I don't know if he needs to win this week. Is he just saying start these people this week? You know what I mean? Barkley's been good. Barkley has been great. You know what? I might want to change that. Barkley has who, Jamar, again?
Dallas.
Monday night.
McCaffrey has
the Saints.
Yeah. The Saints defense is nice.
That's tough. So we're all sold up on Swift, though, right?
Oh yeah. We're all 3 on Swift.
Okay, so all 3 of us are sold up on Swift. All right. So other one is between Barkley or he said not long term, just this week's lineup. So I'm gonna go. If y'all gonna go Barkley, I'm gonna just play devil's advocate and say McCaffrey here.
See, and her comment was what I was gonna mention. Like if Herbert's not there, and you got to start Chase Daniels, and I know for a fact Chase Daniels is gonna give you absolutely nothing.
Check down. It's gonna be a lot of check down.
He's part of the check down Teddy tree. He is. So I mean,
Eckler could be a beneficiary for that too as well.
Is Teddy in the league?
I think he's a backup somewhere.
Yeah, backup for Tua.
Okay.
I mean, I had a little discussion yesterday about Tua. Like, everybody's really high on Tua right now that he's driving a Ferrari, with his receiving core, but. But 2 years ago, everybody was like, I'm not really. Even last year, it's kind of like, it's good to see him come up because he had really high potential. But I had a little discussion. I'm like, is it really Tua, or is it he has like I said, he's driving this Ferrari in a race full of Honda Civics?
I mean, that's the case. That's a lot of quarterbacks because we was asking the same thing about Dak until Amari Cooper came there, and then Dak's got the bag, and now
But now he's Dak being Dak. That I don't.
But so I'm okay if you all with McCaffrey and Swift. I'm just throwing out there that Eckler might not be a bad option as well today, depending on the situation. All right, so definitely good luck to you, Ray. She chose Connor in that other question, and she chose Garrett Wilson in that other question.
Sure. I want Jen on the show.
He said, "I know.
I want Jen on the show. We got to make this happen, Jay. If you're not camera shy, we got to get you on the show."
So Sober said I have Cousins and he means Trash Hill. I'm stacked with young wide receivers, but I had old running backs. That's why I'm winning now.
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
That's his other. Oh, I see.
Like I just told him, that was the name I mentioned. I don't want him trading away Russell Wilson, and then his only quarterback he ends up with is Ryan Tannehill, and that's crazy.
Trash Hill.
Trash Hill. So he has Trash Hill, but Kirk Cousins is good enough to be able to. float that ship while if you want to go ahead and make that happen. So,
Yeah,
I'm not opposed to it, man.
I agree. So, all right, we got here from Dale. Welcome back. Herbert or Jackson? I'm pretty sure that's Lamar Jackson, and if so, I'm taking Lamar all day, every day on this one, especially with Herbert the way he's banged up right now.
Yep. And Jackson has the noon game, right?
Yeah.
Y'all see it's noon for y'all. It's 1 o'clock for me, man. I'm
Yeah.
moving to the
Dude,
West
1
Coast.
o'clock is an ugly time for starting
It
games.
is, man.
Bro,
It just
so
don't
check
even sound right.
No, man, like it's best on the West Coast. I was on the West Coast, bro. Game started 10 o'clock. I'm
That's
like,
love.
yo,
I would love to wake up to games like that.
Yes.
And then
Wake
the games
up,
be
bro.
games be done. I still got half my day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm moving to the West Coast, bro. I'm moving to Cali. No, not Cali. I need somewhere nicer. Cali's trash.
Dang. No,
LA
no
is
Cali
like,
people watching. Jeez.
I know, but man, it's like really dirty.
Oh boy, this guy. All right, so Jennifer said phone game would be interesting with Micah
Hyde is out, yeah.
And then Jeremy says messed up and didn't start Cooper.
Same problem, bro.
Pick one: Shepard, ETN, Evans, Jeff Wilson, MVS, or sneak start Romeo Dobbs. I'm going Jeff Wilson because once again, volume. That's I can't ignore volume. I just can't.
Same.
I'm rolling with y'all on that. Hey, Amari Cooper is going to be a monster when they get Watson back. Like if he's doing this with Jacoby Bean Brissett, like he is going to be.
You would imagine. We would hope.
Make Dak look even worse.
Jerry Jones, gotta love that guy.
Yeah.
G-Man Finn's game, Buffalo D has a bunch of injuries. That might turn into a shootout, low key.
Yeah.
I want all of that game, man. It's a lot of fantasy guys in that game, bro.
Look,
a bunch of them.
So we got like 23 minutes left because your boy here, he got to run to the store. I got to run to 2 stores and cut the grass before 12 o'clock comes. So I'm on it.
I'm glad I got to 1. I got to run to the store and cut the grass too. Now you wish you had that 1 o'clock game, right?
It's the same difference at this point because it's 9:22. Where you at?
Yeah, I know.
Noon sounds better, man. We all agreed on that.
10 o'clock sounds even better than that, though.
It does.
It's facts.
Let's move to Seattle, man.
Another PPR flex struggle. Gabe Davis, Rich Davis when he plays, or AJ. I'm playing Gabe Davis. I don't care. I don't care.
Gabe Davis already said that he is playing tonight. Yep. Those words came out of his mouth, so that was enough for me to get him in my lineup as a wide receiver 2 inside my 12-team league. So yes, Gabe Davis is playing.
My bad. He said my bad would get Russell Wilson. I'm trading away 2023 and 20. Oh.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. But here's the thing. You have to be very, very keen on what you're doing. Russell Wilson is getting up there in age. I'm guessing that this is a dynasty league as well. So if you don't land, I'm not sure who's coming up inside the draft. I'm a big college football guy too, by the way. So you got to keep your eye up on like those quarterbacks within like the next couple of years.
It's supposed to be a pretty good class.
Mm-hmm. If you're able to land one of those guys.
But if it's win now, it's like you gotta go for
you
the
gotta do it. You gotta do it. Go all in, man. So
all right. So Ryan Mahoney says, "Good morning, guys. I need a flex PPR. Shepard, Dobbins, Penny. I'm going Shepard. And it's like Dobbins. It's like I still gotta wait and see what you're gonna do. I know you playing.
Risk. Go roll on the gamble riverboat. Just do it. Go Dobbins.
Boy, why not? There's a reason why they don't have windows in casinos, bro.
Yeah.
So you can lose yourself in there. I'm not losing myself on old Dobbins right there. I can't do it. I'm going with the safer option. Shepard. I don't know.
Yeah, it is PPR as well. I'm not opposed to the Dobbins thing. I'm not. But like you said, Jamar, I like to take the wait and see approach. Again, it is only week 3. If this was week 5, I was probably like starting them by now. But it's week 3, so go ahead and get Shepard out there. But don't be surprised if Dobbins has a serviceable night.
Yep.
Facts. Facts. Ray says, I pop in every week, guys.
Yes, you do.
You gave me He does. He gave me good stuff on starting Hurts last week. Pick 2 play this week. We got Chase, Kelsey, Sutton. I'm going with the first 2.
That's
Chase
easy.
and
Easy
Kelsey.
money.
Easy money. Oh my God. So he got Hurts, Chase, Kelsey. Yikes.
This team is loaded.
Good luck
Solid
to you.
champion.
I'm guessing he's 2-0. I'm guessing he's 2-0.
I'm hoping so.
So, yeah.
Hoping so. So trifecta there. Chase and Kelsey. Good luck to you today. Jennifer saying Gabe Davis has the ankle. He does, but the one thing I will say in regards to injuries, anytime a player comes out and says that that they're playing or that they're good, I have to. For me, I would trust the player over any report that I hear. So,
Oh yeah, he's in that thing. He's in that thing.
I just have to. I have to start Gabe Davis in my 16 teamer as well. I got to. I just have
You need your wide receiver too, right?
up and against Mr. West today, yes.
Wow.
So yeah. And then she would take Dylan. in
Quadzilla. Dude, that dude is huge, bro. He is huge.
But Tampa's run defense is still pretty good.
Very, very solid. But I'm thinking that she's just gonna bank up on the things that up on the reason of him probably punching one inside the end zone.
Yeah, possibly. It's we would all feel better if they wasn't 1A and 1A, right?
Right.
If we had a clear, defined definition of what they're doing.
Oh, no doubt. Sober thought.
Morning, fellas. Eugene says PPR Bills D versus Miami or Giants D versus Cowboys.
I think Jennifer mentioned it a little bit. The Bills defense is a little bit banged up.
Yeah,
it is. So it can be a potential to be a shootout as well. So I'm going I'm going the Giants D. So yeah,
Monday night at home. I'd rather do that.
First round pick. What's his name? For the Giants. Was it defensive end?
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau, yeah. Kayvon Thibodeau. It's his debut. He's coming.
I'm excited to see him play, actually.
Yeah.
Same. So shout out to my guy Keelan, who actually drafted him inside the Dynasty League too. Good pick, by the way.
Facts. Dale came back and says Jane Robinson, Swift, or Mixon. DeAndre Swift all day, every day in a bag of chips.
Y'all taking Swift over Mixon?
I am. I really am.
I mean, I guess Mixon has a great matchup. He does.
Yeah.
But Swift has the most upside, the most he looks the best. He has the most pizzazz. Swift is a monster.
Okay, so was it Swift? Okay, so you got the Lions playing against the Vikings.
Yep.
The Bengals are playing against the Jets.
Yep.
And we're still
in a game in which I see where you're going with this. Bengals should be up big.
Thank you.
And which that'll play in Mixon's favor, but DeAndre Swift ain't no slouch. It's out the
he's not a slouch.
Man. It's out the passing game. That's where I'm looking for him to be uber productive today. So,
all right.
Whew. No, either pick is good. I'm just saying.
I'm going for the gusto because I know for a fact Swift has a higher ceiling. I'm just thinking like that. They're both outstanding.
Yep.
So good luck to you, Dale.
Just don't play Robertson. That's all we're saying.
No.
Not. I mean, we got the other two. No.
No.
Keenan Allen or Adam Thielen.
This one is going to be solely dependent on
who if Justin Herbert is playing or not. That's all I need to know.
Yep. So you need to keep a close eye up on the injury report from now until
2 hours from now.
Yep, because they got the late game, bro. And you don't want
they do.
Yep. So that's West Coast time right there. So they got the 3:00 game. So you don't want to be, tail out, how I should put it. You know what I mean? So
well, I know you said California sus, but maybe we should relocate to San Diego.
Hey, San Diego's nice. So if you go to LA, when I say California, wherever LA, don't go to LA. People poop on the sidewalk. It's just really weird.
I like LA, man. Dude, I love LA. Bro, that was one of the best places where I visited.
Bro, I went to Staples Center and I'm stepping over doo-doo. I'm like, what do y'all think?
Wow. Dude, the furthest west I've been is Minneapolis. I need to go west. I've been east.
Oh, nah, yeah. You gotta go west.
Dude, I want to. I've been everywhere east. I haven't been west. I'm so upset about that. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, Justin, I'll say hit me up about 11 o'clock, man. Hit me up on
and
that
that's
one.
crazy. I got the update it just again as soon as he said this. So right now it's saying that Justin Herbert will decide pregame warm-ups on whether he's going to play or not. So that's dude, that's cutting it super close, bro. So,
Hey,
you
Herbert
really
playing,
need to
bro.
pay attention to this.
You're
Herbert's
super.
a baller. He's playing, bro.
But
one wrong hit, though. I'm just saying, rib injury, you get hit wrong one time during that game, you're out for the remainder of that game.
But you got to be able to hit him.
That's true.
Boy, oh boy. Thielen is your safe bet, like by far. I mean, historically, Thielen does do work against the Lions. So, I mean, if that gives you any, warm and fuzzies on the inside on that, I'm just saying. Mixon versus that Jets D.
Yes.
Then we got the second take. What's going on, man?
Yo.
Dallas or the Chargers defense?
Chargers.
Look, yes, no.
They're playing the Jags. They're not the
I
Colts.
know.
The Jags are going to be the Jags against everybody else except for the Colts.
Hey, man, you gotta put some respect on the Jags. That is first place of the AFC South, Jacksonville Jaguars to you.
Bang, bang. Shots fired, Walt. Oh,
you going to look real good in that Colts stuff next week. I'm just saying. You're going to look real good. I try not to talk trash all day, but you're going to look real good. Can't wait.
Dude, I'm keeping an eye on for that matchup for sure, bro.
I mean, because after Monday, I'll go right up to Maya, and if I have to, I'll go. I'm pretty sure they got some on the clearance sale, the 50% off on top of the already clearance sale to go get me a Colts shirt. So I ain't worried. I've spent $2 on that.
I think like certain days at Goodwill, you get like different tag colors, like yellow tag. I can go get me a Bears shirt
for 49 cents.
Yeah, 49 cents.
So I guess I would take the Chargers on this one.
Yeah, yep. Ditto.
All right, so Anthony said, I drafted both Hurts and Pitts on all my teams. How do you feel about them for the rest of the season? I love Hurts all the way.
The only quarterback that can, like, literally push Josh Allen out of that number one fantasy quarterback spot is Jalen Hurts, the only guy.
Speaking of which, so DraftKings, I do the actual DraftKings in the sports book, and I feel like a sure safe bet every week is Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown, meaning he will run it in. He is good basically more weeks than not to actually have a rushing touchdown. If you couple that with a passing and a parlay, at least one passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown, you should win every week. I'm
gems there. He's throwing out some gems for you, fan dude.
Just saying.
So just a little update on Justin Herbert. They said he's a game time decision about taking an injection to his fractured ribs. Hopefully, it's not the same dude as
It is the same dude.
It's still, hey, get dog ain't playing.
That was the way how he gained his job in the first place, bro. Like that'll be messed up, man. They better keep an eye on him.
Circle, right?
Like a spy on him.
Hey, ain't that how you say like what your significant other is like how you get them, how you lose them, how you get them, or something like that?
Yeah.
So
I guess so, man.
With this job, you get your job, how you lose your job.
I'm telling you something. They better place a QB spy up on that guy while he's doing that too, man. Make sure that it's definitely some eyes on him.
Oh man. Next one here from Eugene. He said, Treylon Burks or Melvin Gordon III in the flex.
Melvin Gordon.
Yeah, it's got to be a deep. It's got to be a deep lead.
Yeah, might be a 12.
Treylon Burks in the flex is a 12.
I mean,
I don't know, Jamar.
It might. I mean, people are taking them for upside. But yeah, Gordon. I mean, Burks. I do see a post out of Burks. It just
for sure. It's just Ryan Tannehill is his quarterback.
Trash Hill.
Yeah, my bad.
I know.
We going 50-50.
We gonna get it together. All right, Dale said I get 2 of the 3. Thanks, fam. No problem. Doubt, and then second take says Boyd, Gage, Anderson, Mostert.
Robbie Anderson?
Yeah, Robbie.
Okay, so Gage or Boyd.
So I'm not touching Mostert.
Nope.
Not right now. I mean, Boyd has interesting upside today. Gage does too.
Gage does, but at the same time, he's only got 8 targets over the first.
But I mean, there's
couple of games.
There's no Mike Evans. I'm feeling that in our dynasty league. There's no Chris Godwin. You may or may not have Julio. So at that point, you got Russell Gage, Rashard Perriman, Scotty Miller.
Oh, so both of them are out this week. So no Mike Evans for sure.
Yeah, no, he's suspended, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. That scuffle. My bad. I missed a bunch of stuff because I was away.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm going Gage, man.
You see Mike Evans before each game against the Saints, he puts on his black Air Force Ones.
He does. He chooses violence every Sunday against them, but it's been like that for 5 years.
Yeah.
Marshawn be getting in his head, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Gage has the highest upside. Then if it's not Gage, then it's Boyd for me on that one.
I would have went Boyd or Anderson, but
Boyd or Anderson.
Yeah.
Understood. And also, what about Joe Flacco? That man, he's not Fluco right now. He's Flacco. And then we got from Ye. What's up, Ye? Pick 2, Sutton, Cooks, or Curtis Samuel. I'm going Brandon Cooks, and I'm going Curtis Samuel.
Same. Targets with Cooks, and Curtis Samuel has been a phenomenon, basically, statistically, because he's not supposed to be doing what he's doing right now, but he's getting it done.
Hey, he might mess around and be this year's Cordero Patterson in a sense, but I'm not going there just yet.
Maybe.
Just throwing that out there.
So, yeah, I like those two.
And then Jennifer says does not sound good for her.
It doesn't.
All. When they go from he's fine early in the week to this is on game day, no bueno, facts, big facts. She also said Micah Parsons versus Danny Dimes all day.
He's so damn good, bro. Michael Parsons is so good. Man, that dude is good. I wish I could have landed him up in a dynasty league, bro.
Facts.
Like, for real.
And of course, Rhonda's not trading him without any means, and I don't blame her. And then Lamar can push for number 1, 2. He's playing for that contract. That is facts.
Yep.
And she said it is the same doctor.
Oh,
yep. I told you.
QB fighter, man. Please, somebody make sure it's security when he does it. Please.
Man. 808. Morning, y'all. Got a question. Stafford or Murray? They're going against each other.
Stafford. Stafford.
Yeah.
D-Hop ain't playing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think a lot of people have recency bias of what Kyler Murray, improbable performance last week. I don't trust your Mighty Mouse friend, Deshaun. I just can't do it.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, he hasn't been. Matthew Stafford hasn't been great either, bro. Like we talking about the same guy who only scored 7 fantasy points week 1. 8. Okay, so he had 18 fantasy points week 2. I get that, but I'm just saying, like he hasn't been great either. Stafford has not. Let me look at Murray here for a second, because I think I'm gonna go Kyler. I'm going Kyler. Sorry, I'm going Kyler. Like I am. 19 and 25. I get it. He still has the ability to utilize his legs as well. A thing that Matthew Stafford clearly doesn't have. I get it. Matthew Stafford is probably the better quarterback, but for this matchup, I'm going Kyler Murray. That 9 and 18 ain't cutting it for me, bro. Kyler Murray got 19 fantasy points week 1, 25 fantasy points week 2. Nah.
How is Kyler Murray's turnovers this year?
I think he got 1 interception up on the year, but the thing I'm going by just strictly fantasy. If you look at an actual football game, yeah, Kyler Murray hasn't performed. Not at all. But from a fantasy perspective, 19 points week 1, 25 fantasy points week 2, that's name me 5 other quarterbacks who's done better than that. Not name Jalen Hurts or Josh Allen or Commander Carson.
But he has a valid question here, though. He says, "Do you think the release of Modern Warfare will impact his performance?" I mean, that's valid. I mean, I was playing the beta yesterday. I didn't get a couple of things done that I should have got done. So I mean, if it affects me, it can affect me. I was playing the beta yesterday.
Nah, man, I'm still going Kyler. I'm still going Kyler.
Fair enough. I see your point, but 2 of us got Stafford, 1 got Murray. So
all right, I'm gonna keep my eye on this one too. Stafford.
All right,
versus Murray. All right, go ahead.
So Jennifer, I guess in regards to that doc, still makes me so mad. The man still got a job. Facts. TV also brought in Cole Beasley. That is true. What a mess. The cool cat is back. Joe Burrow or Kirk Cousins? Burrow against the Jets. Cousins against the Lions.
Joe, the Lions got something to play for, man. The Lions ain't playing this year. They winning at least 3 games.
Yeah.
Nah.
So the intangible part of me says Joe Burrow and that Bengals team is so upset that they gonna perform. That's how I'm feeling today.
Yep.
That's how I'm feeling. Now they go out there and lay an egg, and it's like that's gonna be so deflating.
I'm gonna go Burrow too, but I'm not feeling very sold on it. I'm gonna just go on that for the same reason that Jamar said. Look, they got to go out here and prove themselves, and it's crazy. A talented roster such as the Bengals have to go out and prove themselves because they have been looking like the Super Bowl team that they were just a year ago. So I'm gonna go Burrow, but I'm just saying we already mentioned that Detroit game is gonna be like some sort of like a shootout, and Kirk Cousins could put up some numbers there. So I'm gonna go Burrow, but Kirk Cousins this week isn't a bad option as well.
He's not. Both are definitely viable options here.
Again, guess who's the most sacked quarterback in the league again this year, you guys?
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Not even close.
That plays a contributing factor.
So the safer option is Kirk Cousins here. If you're looking for somebody for some ferocious upside that actually going to perform, it could be Joe Burrow. That's how I'm going to look at it. So good luck to you there. Anthony said, appreciate the help, guys. Good luck with your teams. Don't wish Mr. West good luck. I'm playing. No, good luck to everybody. Jennifer says Stafford has like 5 interceptions in 2 weeks.
Thank you, Jennifer.
That was the reason why I was asking you about Kyler Murray, because that's the one thing I was thinking of. Stafford has multiple picks in multiple games.
He hasn't looked good. He has not looked good.
Yeah.
And I just said it. 19 fantasy points and 25 fantasy points from Kyler Murray. I get it. Stafford here may be the better name, but I'm rolling with the guy who can actually give me some points with his legs as well. So if
who did the Rams play last week?
Who
did the Rams play last week?
Falcons.
All right, never mind. I was gonna try to make a point, but I was like, the first game they played against the Bills. Bills got a pretty decent defense. I'm not making an excuse for them, but like Arizona's defense is.
Yeah, and Kyler did this against the Chiefs and the Raiders. So two pretty good teams.
So Kyler will always have the higher floor here. So
sure. Because of his ability to use his legs.
So I wouldn't be mad at you if you started Kyler Murray.
No, y'all said it already. I'm keeping an eye
I'm
up
just
on
saying.
this one.
You keeping receipts, huh?
It's
I'm standing by it.
All right. So Kryptonian said, you guys think Cole Beasley will see any snaps today? Jennifer basically said Beasley was elevated to the active roster. So, yeah, I would think so. Like she mentioned, it is a mess. It is a total mess out there. Oh, boy.
Down, y'all, man. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, man.
No,
getting it in.
All right, just a reminder. Look, there's a link posted, pinned in the description and in the live chat. I'm telling you, subscribe if you guys want free merch.
No strings attached. It's just free $99. You can get one of these hoodies, which is great quality, by the way. I'm a big hoodie guy. It is hoodie season in Northwest Indiana, where we are at right now. And look, man, it's freaking free. Free $99. Only thing you got to do is sub up and, just hit us with, some of your info and boom, you get it. And we pay for shipping charges as well. So go ahead and do that. Easy money.
Especially for the people that keeps coming back every week and being part of the family. I'm just letting y'all know. All right, next guy. We got Josh. Josh says Hockenson or Higbee. We kind of just answered this question earlier today.
Yep.
We all went Higbee.
Yep.
Higbee has 19 targets over 2 games, opposed to Hockenson 7. Both have good matchups, but right now it seems like Higbee has more of a target share in his offense with a better quarterback. So, got to go Higbee. So definitely good luck to you, Josh. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Man, an hour and a half has went by that quick, fellas.
Don't even seem like it. Seems like 15 minutes. What you eating up there, Walter? Man, I'm kind of.
Bro, over here blessing. I had bacon, eggs, pancakes, and got my OJ right here.
Man. I should have pulled up to the West Coast. Yeah. All right,
that sounds good, bro.
So we basically getting towards the end, but before we do, since somebody asked last week, I feel like I should, give you all my DraftKings tournament lineup every week, just in case. Give me a second, I'll pull that up for you all, or read it off rather.
Ooh.
Before we do, Jennifer says I'm going to flex Pierce over Thielen this week. I think it's his time. It just got to be his time against my Bears, huh? Just got to be his time. I mean,
no. She's saying Alec Pierce over Thielen.
Oh, I thought it was is it Damian Pierce?
No, I think she's talking Alec Pierce.
Oh, maybe. And then Josh says MT, McLaurin, Drake London, James Conner, start 2 PPR.
McLaurin, of course. Oh, Damian Pierce. My bad. Okay, whatever. Okay, Jennifer. I'm feeling some type of way.
Oh man. Okay. This one is actually tough. Thomas has found the end zone, I think, in both games. I think twice in 1 week. So it's 3
Yeah,
TDs.
so you got 3. London found last week against Jalen Ramsey and the crew. I'm going London. I'm going London. You can't tell me otherwise.
I'm going Thomas just because I think that he'll find the end zone. I'm not saying that Drake London can have a good game.
No. He needs to. So yeah, Thomas and London. I'm okay with that.
Yep. Oh, 2 easily. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Michael Thomas, Drake London. Book it.
Well, you think so too, Wes?
My bad. I'm going Michael Thomas and McLaurin.
McLaurin, okay.
Scary
Terry out. Really? Y'all think Drake London Scary Terry?
He ain't been too scary this season just yet.
All right.
He's been more like, mild Terry, basically.
No, Alec Pierce is back. Yeah, he's out of concussion protocol, so he'll be out there.
And then Ryan says, should I start Devontae Smith, Treylon Burks, or Noah Brown? See, Noah Brown and Cooper Rush have some type of connection here. Yeah. So I do give him consideration. But I like
I'm going Smith. Yeah, I'm going Smith for sure. Smith hasn't been what we thought that he should be just yet. Yeah. And I'm thinking that they're looking to get him involved inside the mix. When you got a caliber receiver that he is, and you drafted him to be a top tier guy, just a hell of a route runner. You got to try to find a ways to get him involved instead of staring down AJ Brown all the time. So Devontae Smith should be a pretty solid play this week.
Oh yeah.
So she agrees there. So all right, really quick, my tournament lineup. I'm going Josh Allen at quarterback at 8,200. I mean, the man is averaging 33 DraftKings fantasy points.
My God.
Week. At running back, I got Leonard Fournette at 6,500. I mean, with the lack of pass catches that we talked about, I think it's a Lenny day. I really do. I got David Montgomery at 5,900 against Houston. I mean, Houston, we have a problem there. Pass catchers, I got Gabe Davis at 6,300. I know he got the ankle, but I mean, in a potential shootout, I like Gabe Davis. Drake London at 5,800 against Seattle. I like that matchup as well. Now, I'm going to have to change this because I did have Jacoby Myers in here. But thankfully, we found out that info already. So therefore, do this live. I'm going to substitute him with Robbie Anderson at the same price. All right, so at tight end, I got Dawson Knox. So I got a double stack between Gabe Davis and Dawson Knox with Josh Allen because I think they're going to ball out. Curtis Samuel, my flex at 5,100. His price is still very low, so that's a value there. He's averaging over 21 points a game, fantasy points. And then I got the Bucs defense against the Packers at 31. So that's my lineup. That is my lineup. Yeah. All right, we got a few more here, and then we're gonna get out of here. All right, so let's see. All right, Tyler Conklin or Hayden Hurst?
That's tough. Conklin or Hurst? I think they probably will give you similar production. let me see what Conklin has been doing. I know what he did week 1, but thank you. Dude, man, my allergies, man, they terrible. Man, 7 targets week 1. I know he had a TD week 1. He actually followed it up with 9 targets week 2.
Bless you.
Thank you. Hayden Hurst here. Let's see.
I'm looking at stats.
8 targets and 7 targets. So, like I said, I think these guys will give you similar.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah. So this is like a flip a coin win here. If you want to,
Who has the better quarterback?
Yep, that's what I was just about to say, Jamar. Before I thought I had to sneeze. Give me a second, you guys. I got to get myself together.
All right, so. So yeah, I would take Hurst on this one. All right, so thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm with y'all. Hurst.
All right, so next one, ETN or Dylan this week?
I'm gonna say Dylan. We still haven't seen that big game from ETN, and I don't think that's coming against the. It's not coming against the Chargers. Chargers got solid defense. I'm gonna take Dylan on this one. I know Tampa Bay's defense is, tough, but I still think, Dylan.
Yeah, why not use Dylan? He's a big, running back body, able-bodied running back against that tough, Tampa front. But I still like his chances. Like you already mentioned, Walter, it's like he's one of those guys that ETN we haven't seen that game just yet. So I'm with you, bro.
All right, fair enough. Dylan, it is. Got one here from Western, James Conner or Damian Harris, full PPR.
Damian Harris ripped us a new one last week, man. He really did, and like I'm willing to start him though. Like, so I'm gonna have a question for you guys a little bit later, but I'm gonna go Damian Harris.
Yeah, I might have to go Harris. That's tough, but I'm gonna have to go Harris
or James Conner.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at game flow.
All
right. So good luck to you, Western. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Jennifer says Hurst has higher floor. Conklin dropped last week. Made me mad. Prescott, JP says Josh Allen puts HGH in his milk when he
whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Like,
just look at call.
So if Herbert is out, do I take Rush or Jones Monday night? Geno or Goff?
Goff over Geno, and Rush or Jones Monday night if Herbert is out. So I think this is a 2-part question, right? So I'm going for the last one. I'm going Goff, Rush or Jones Monday night. Man,
it's kind of almost like that Mitch Trubisky versus Jacoby Brissett thing right now.
Basically, it is Cooper Rush, Danny Dimes.
I'm gonna say
and
Danny.
They play each other too. You taking Danny?
Yeah, I'm taking Danny. I don't know why. I'm just going off of gut. It's like it's really a coin flip, but I'm taking Danny Dimes on this one.
Okay,
he's gonna do something. I don't know.
I ain't mad at it. Cooper Rush. I don't know, man. He does have both of these guys kind of use their legs a little bit, like here and there. So that's tough.
He about to start a QB controversy.
These dudes is literally the same freaking guy, bro. That's crazy. Who got the better weapons?
I would take Jones.
Yeah, I'll take Danny Dimes.
Jones and Goff, man.
I'm a split with you guys. I'm gonna go Cooper Rush. I'm gonna go the best used car salesman in the world in Cooper Rush, and I'm going Jared Goff for sure.
Dude, his name is just as equivalent as John David Booty. So all right, so good luck to you, Dale, on that one. Oh, yeah, good luck to you. All right. Che from Wyoming.
I like
Matt Stafford or Russell Wilson?
Matt
Are we
Stafford.
riding or we not?
Nah.
We're not.
I don't trust Russ, man. I'm sorry.
We're not riding.
Let's ride.
And Stafford has who?
The Cardinals on the road.
On the road. Russell Wilson has
the Niners at home.
Ooh, man. Where do they come with these tough questions? I guess that's why they ask us, huh?
Yeah.
Man, that's tough. That's really tough. San Francisco.
You ride with Russ?
I might, man, because Stafford just hasn't looked.
It's the turnovers, man. It's the turnovers.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Well, you know, he led the league in turnovers last year. They were just winning. He led the league in turnovers. So
should I let Russ cook, man?
But it's like the offense still not looking all the way the same either.
What's Russ cooking, man? Like, where's he cooking at the crest?
The chum bucket. That's what he cooking.
Nice chum.
You know what?
Cooking up the chum bucket right now.
You know what? On this one, I'm riding.
You riding with the chum bucket?
I'm riding, man.
Cowboys
Mike the knee love too, man.
That's right.
All right, so 2 for Russ and 1 for Staff on that one. Josh said I'm in the same situation. Dale, he also said I have golf, but he plays at 1. Man. And then Jennifer says golf greater than all of them. Number 10 quarterback fantasy wise right now.
Oh, nice stat right there.
And then Q McBride said, "What's up, fellas? Start 2. Sutton versus Niners. Davis versus Miami. Bateman versus Pats. I'm starting Gabe Davis no matter what. I'm gonna ride and die on that ship today. I'm okay with that. So
I'm doing exactly the same. Gabe Davis, if he's playing ankle, arm, eye, finger, nose, wherever, as long as he said that he's playing, I'm with him.
I'm going Bateman too.
Man, Jamar, you on fire this morning, my brother. Look, Bateman needs 1 play to be productive. Just one. 1 catch, 69-yard TD. That basically got your whole night cut out for you, even if he doesn't do a damn thing else after that. So I'm going Gabe Davis, and I'm also going Rashad Bateman. Good luck to you today, Q McBride. Make sure you sub up, keep rocking with us, bro, and we appreciate you.
Okay. And then he said, next one here, Wilson versus Niners or Wentz versus Eagles.
Y'all better stop playing. You better start Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Crazy. And we had this same conversation a little bit earlier. Yeah, man, we really benching Sierra's husband.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. I'm going Commander Carson as well. I'm going with he's redheaded too, right?
Yeah.
He got I'm going with the redheaded stepchild here, man. So
yep. Once it is. So good luck on that one. Hold on. Jennifer said Sutton massive target share with Judy out. He did.
Yeah.
But Judy is playing, right?
Yep. Judy should play.
All right, so we got one here from Western again. Stack Lamar and Bateman or start Curtis Samuel flex. I'm also starting Logan Thomas for Schultz. My other wide receivers are Chase and Pittman. Thanks, like and sub. Good luck. Thank you, sir, for that.
Stack Lamar and Bateman or start Samuel and flex. I'm liking the stack between Lamar and Bateman. I got that same stack, bro, and like, it has paid off. It has paid off. I'm in a 2 QB league. Lamar Jackson is my QB1. Derek Carr is my QB2. You have to start 2 every week. And I'm starting Lamar Jackson, and I got Rashad Bateman inside my flex. And like they've been knocking it out the park together. So I'm liking what they are cooking up right now. So as far as starting Logan Thomas for Schultz, I'm mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I like Dalton Schultz a lot though. His other wide receivers are Chase and Pittman. So thanks, like so. Yeah. So hopefully that answers your question, Western Goods. We appreciate you too, bro.
All right. Y'all hold down the fort for 2 minutes for me.
Yeah, no doubt.
You want me to do it?
Yep. Because he didn't set me up with it.
All right. Yep. Jennifer, massive target share with Judy out. Hey, appreciate it, Dale.
Yep.
Good luck this week. You got DJ Moore or CD Lamb, non-PPR.
non-PPR, which means that one of these dudes are going to have to score. Look,
Yeah.
22 targets over the last 2 games for CeeDee Lamb. Even though that the production isn't there, you got to think that it would come at some point, right? So, man, this one is really tough. But DJ Moore is that dude. He's the number 1 clear-cut wide receiver on that team.
Yep. But they have who are they playing again? We talked about it.
Wait, which one? DJ Moore plays New Orleans. So I'm going CD. I'm going CD.
Yeah, CD. We're going CD. Absolutely.
So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, redheaded stepchild. Hey, that man's been on fire though. Like I can't deny that. Man. It's time. Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. We appreciate you, Western Goods. Good luck today, bro.
You want to hit the bottom?
Oh yeah. So man, so I guess this about wraps it up for us, you guys, this morning. Look, we appreciate all the love, the comments, the shares, the subs. It is greatly appreciated. We appreciate you for rocking out with us this morning. Look, we can be found basically everywhere, like with this podcast. We're streaming live right now up on Facebook as well as YouTube, at which you guys know every Sunday. And if you want to just listen to us up on the go, make sure you check us out on YouTube, Apple Pod, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and very much more. You guys see the ticker down there. We are found basically everywhere where podcasts can be found. And with that being said, man, it's basically a wrap. Just make sure that you guys, check in for us and tune in. Definitely get us about the free merch. Send your info. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. No strings attached. You can either get one of these hoodies, a t-shirt that my boy Walter is wearing on right now. Pretty good fabric. Hoodie season out here for us in the Chicagoland area. So, did we answer this question? Let's go ahead and answer this.
No, we didn't answer. Said Tua start this week. My other option is Kirk Cousins. You got Tua and what are they playing? The Bills.
Mm-hmm. Bills defense is banged up. I forgot who mentioned it.
Hyde's out for the year.
Yep. Hyde is out. Out of that secondary. I think it was Jennifer that mentioned that. So Tua should be a pretty good start this week. I'm not mad at that. I think Tua, with the ability to have those 2 wide receivers at his disposal in the game in which, and this is a divisional game too. So I'm going Tua.
We had this last one because we pretty much covered it already. It's like Ayuk or Juju. It was like a big question. It's like Ayuk or Juju full PPR. I said I would never go against. I would take Juju in this one. Yeah.
So you're going with Juju? Yeah. George Kittle is expected to be back today. They already have Deebo Samuel. That should take away from Brandon Ayuk a little bit. Ayuk, fantastic talent, but I'm with you, Walter. I'm gonna roll with Juju, but I'm going up on a limb here. Saying this is my last week trusting Juju. Very last one. He gets one more week. So Woody the Badger, just go ahead and trust him for one more week. If he lets you down this week, stop using him. So
yeah. All right, Tua, Micah Hyde. All right, so this is really an easy one right here. Now I promise I'm gonna cut it out.
For sure. No.
All right, DJ Moore or Corey Davis. I'm going DJ Moore.
I'm going DJ Moore as well. I'm not saying that Corey Davis can't have a productive outing, but DJ Moore does have a tough matchup against the Saints secondary. I'm still going DJ Moore because I think he has the better ability to be able to score a touchdown in this game, even though it's PPR too. It makes it a little bit more tough. Oh boy, Corey Davis. Give me a second right here, Walter.
All right. I'm gonna put my 2 cents in.
Okay.
I appreciate everybody tuning in today. Another great show. I love how you guys keep the threads rolling. Please, tell a friend about this. Like, subscribe, do all the goodness, and just keep tuning in. We really appreciate everybody's interaction because you guys just kind of keep us moving.
Yeah, no, for sure. I couldn't have said it better myself, man. We basically feed off of you guys, and we appreciate the love, and it's just giving us a chance to know that the content that we, are putting down, you guys are really picking it up. So we appreciate that. So yeah, Corey, back to the Corey Davis question real quick. So 10 targets week 1, 4 targets, 77 yards week 1, 83 yards week 2, no touchdown week 1, 1 TD week 2, 13 points week 1, 16 fantasy points week 2. And again, this is a PPR league, so I might retract my statement, and go back from DJ Moore, because it is a PPR based, and I know that DJ Moore has that tough matchup. But Corey Davis. I'm sorry. I'm talking about yeah. So he is a Jet. Then and they're gonna be playing from behind too for sure. So yeah, I'm going Corey Davis because they got Cincinnati, and so yeah.
I would agree between Corey Davis and DJ Moore right now.
Mm-hmm. I get it. DJ Moore is a sexier name. It is.
Yes,
Corey, ain't nothing sexy about Corey Davis' name. So
it's like I can't sit up here and ignore what Joe Flacco, has done either, right? Joe Flacco is slanging that ball.
Smoking Joe.
Smoking Joe. Look, so in closing, I'm gonna say this. I wrote it down right here to where my daughter drew this little this diamond with like little green things coming out. That's Stafford versus Murray, because y'all said y'all picking Stafford, Mr. Turnover prone over Kyler Murray right now, who has been slowly doing his thing, even though it hasn't been translating into wins here. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. All right. And good luck to both of you guys, because you guys play each other this week. And I want to see one or the other inside of someone else's apparel. I like that.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I guess really quick, finish this off. Dirty Money, what's up? Start Michael Thomas or Gabriel Davis. Half-point PPR. I'm a Gabe Davis.
Wow, you really doing this right now, Jamal? I love Gabe Davis. I love him. I ain't doing it up for Michael Thomas right now.
I am.
I'm not. Again, like normally I would. I like Gabe Davis, but he is coming off that ankle injury. Michael Thomas has been healthy over the past couple of weeks. I've found the end zone 3 times over the past 2 weeks. That's kind of hard to ignore. I'm not starting a healthy guy, a completely healthy guy who has found the end zone 3 times in the course of 2 weeks over a guy who's coming back from an injury.
I mean, your logic is sound. I'm just going with the fact that Josh Allen is playing out of his mind.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My guy has a better chance of finding end zone.
I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying those red zone targets for Michael Thomas they there, bro.
I get that. I just know last week Stephon Diggs got a lot of that extra work without Gabe Davis that should have went to Gabe Davis if he was playing. That's all I know.
Man, dude, he was phenomenal. Stephon Diggs, man, he was phenomenal.
Dude, I'm still laughing off that genuine celebration, bro.
Dude, I was rope.
And then hit him with the giggity at the end with the head. Boy. Oh man. But go ahead and break the tiebreaker, man. You got Mike Thomas or Gabe Davis, Wes?
I'm going Michael Thomas. My bad. I kind of got lost in the conversation. I'm going Michael Thomas on this, just like you said, because Gabe Davis is kind of banged up. You got a perfectly healthy Michael Thomas. You're like, why not? Heard the crab legs are good. Let's go. Michael Thomas eating.
Ooh-wee. All right, so 2 for MT, 1 for Gabe Davis. Good luck to your dirty money. Jennifer says good luck in all your games.
Same to you, Jen. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
We got one from KFL Instinct, DK or Jacoby Myers. Which one to start? Jennifer basically got it for us. She said Myers is out according to Schefter.
Yep.
Hey man, Shefty is always on point.
You heard it here first. Well, after Shefty.
Second.
Yeah, second for sure.
Hey, if you all want to, donate to the pod, Cash App is Destination Fantasy with the $sign in front. And also, we continue to say it every week until you all do it, or we just not friends anymore. Click the link. There's a link in the subscription, and there's a link in this chat, in this live chat that's pinned. Click the link, hit the subscribe button within the link. Bam. You have a chance at free merch.
It's coming out of our pocket, not yours. No strings attached. We just, trying to promote the brand. See you up in like the merch. And again, it's good quality stuff. I'm a fashion guy, and I dig the threads. I really do. I'm digging them. So
threads is
facts. So, all right, we got one more from Jake here. He says, Mike Gallup.
One more about 13 times.
I love it.
We're like, we got one more. It's like one more, another one. We need to get a DJ
Man.
Khaled. Just chime them in. Another one. Love it.
Mike Gallup,
Yes.
Adam Thielen.
Michael Gallup.
We ain't gonna put a wait and see approach on this surgically repaired knee, no.
They're playing the Giants.
Yeah, but it's
tough.
Coop Brush though.
Man,
It does. I'm gonna say
I gotta
this.
say
It does
Thielen.
bode well for CeeDee Lamb. I'll tell you that because like that's basically what he's been missing. Like I said, I think this is the week for CeeDee Lamb. I think he finds the end zone this week. But that's neither here nor there.
I gotta take Thielen because I don't know what Cooper Rush tendencies is with Michael Gallup. I don't know what type of report they have. I don't know anything on that.
Yeah,
I don't know how Michael Gallup is going to respond.
I'm
but
going.
Thielen hasn't done anything. We know he's not going to do anything.
You don't know. Well, we do know one thing. They got the Lions. Thielen performs against the Lions. I know that much.
The Cowboys got the Giants.
What Cooper Rush?
Hey, they the G-man right now, 2-0.
Oh,
Big
they grown men out here.
I kind of want them to win. I do want them to win just because it's funny. Let's keep the joke going.
Oh man. Hey, Jen gets it. She gets it.
It does. It just seems like the timing is right. You know, it's like the stars are aligning, and it's just a nice crisp night, and it just feels like this is the one right here, man.
All I know is until we see Kirk Cousins showing Adam Thielen how to run routes again, I think Thielen is all right. Until we see that again, because that was terrible. Oh man, he said, yeah, just waiting, but goddamn, I don't want to be wrong. Hey, none of us do.
We don't, but every week, dude, we ain't gonna hit on everything that we giving you guys. It's just
nobody will.
Yeah. We're giving you the best insight in which we can have, and we've been doing this for a very long time. So yeah,
man.
Hey, she hit you with the wink, Jamar too.
Yeah, you gotta come on, bro. We gotta have a little conversation. You gotta come on.
I told you we got to get Jen on the show. I think it'll be fun.
We've been saying it for like 3 weeks now. We've been saying it for 3 weeks to get Jennifer on the show. She hasn't popped up. She hasn't left any info.
And yet still leaving this brilliant analyst like advice and a lot of things that we agree with and giving us additional insight upon that. Yo, whether she comes on or not, just continue to rock with us because the support has been fantastic. Insight as well. You gotta ask your mom if you can get some of that. I don't want to give it away.
Oh, he said, what's y'all favorite teams?
Oh, Steeler Nation. Steeler Nation.
Colts.
I know we suck right now. Hashtag Steeler Nation. Hashtag here we go.
You know, last week while you was away going to the game, I said one time in my life for you. I said
I heard it, dude. It meant, dude. I was here with it. I was here with it, bro. Like, I'm like, no, he did not. No, he did not do that, man. So I appreciate you while I was away at Heinz Field, not Acrisure Stadium. I was at Heinz Field, ladies and gentlemen, last week when we got beat. But yeah. Oh, yeah, Steeler Nation. Here we go.
All right, so we got Steeler Nation, we got Colts, we got the Bears.
We better get our first win this week.
All right, hold down the fort one more time, fellas.
We're about to close down the shop.
Oh, yeah. We definitely about to shut this down. What did Jen say? The comments are so fun. Thank you. Oh, no doubt. Oh, yeah. We really appreciate you. So with that being said, again, make sure that you guys, check us out for that free merch. Hit the link. You know what I mean? There's a link in the description below. Glad we don't have a Cowboys fan. Me either.
Yeah.
They're not America's team, in my opinion. So, but make sure you check us out on every, basically like streaming platform, man. Like we're definitely working on that, but right now we're streaming up on Facebook, YouTube, as far as like where podcasts can be found, basically. Apple Music, Spotify, wherever the pod is found. Make sure that you guys check us out. So there's no excuse there. And man, we appreciate the love, shares, comment, subs. All of it is greatly appreciated. So man, from us to you, good luck today. Hopefully you can bring home the fantasy glory. We out.